Still annoys me that Razer split the front skates. Like have that skate all on the front. I know they've narrowed it because of the charging port, but come on. They have some nice, decent side buttons, man. It's got quite a bit of pre. Why don't they just give us the 4K dongle with it? Like it's 100. I mean, this is expensive, man. This is 149 UK pounds. These are expensive. So why don't you get a 4K dongle? Why don't you buy a 4K dongle separate? Is that this wasn't too bad. It's quite flexible for a charging cable. Still a little bit tough, but it's not bad off the bat. I do like the way they make the green inserts in the Razer stuff. So my initial impressions though, seems pretty normal. It's like they've changed the front slightly on it to a normal Viper. A Viper on my days, to a normal Deathadder. There's a lot of movement in their switches. 703 to compare. I mean, I've got this, which is the shell of a 703. But yeah, that's what it looks like separately. This is a 703 shell. Obviously the base is missing. The camera moved now. That's weird. It's just zoomed out on it. The only other thing I can find at the moment is a Xlite V1. Got a V2 somewhere, but the same body. Deathadder V3 Pro and Xlite V1 it is. But give you a comparison. Very similar. Like I was expecting. 64 grams, okay. Well, 63 to be fair, it's a gram lighter. Button wise, got a little bit of movement. Maybe a bit more movement there. Got very decent, very sensitive side buttons though. But one thing I noticed is this pre-travel straight off the bat. That's a lot for, could be some movement, like the switch is there. Comfort grooves though. Quite a quiet encoder. Feels like a square button for the press down. Alright, let's measure it up. So 25-ish, 24 long. A little bit shorter than G Pro I think. But if you take it from the button, I mean from the button, I mean like this corner at the front here. You see that? Probably a little bit more actually like that. Now I know we take it from the button profile here. First one. Just about 60. It's shorter than a Superlight. I think the Superlight's 25. I should know. I measured it literally a minute or two ago. Oh, similar. A little bit. Highest point on it. Kind of a central bump. It's quite high though. Like 40, 43 is quite a high hump. Interesting. The buttons are a different size. Slightly bigger on the right. Decent size encoder, width-wise. Measure the rear. It's booty. Got a big ass rear. Quite a high front as well. Actually, the skates are slightly rounded. Feels like they maybe just are. I'm joking. They look very shallow, wide, rounded. They're very gently done. Just rounded, I'd say. They're close. I don't know. For me, it feels like a bit expensive. The VT Pro, the V3 Pro. I'm not really an ergo fan. Overall, I think it feels alright. I think it's a bit pricey. It's definitely up there with standard Razer costs, right? I think they should probably be a little bit pricey on it. There's some movement in the mains. It's got quite a bit of pre and post travel. It's using the new 3395 or Razer's implementation of it. 63 grams, which is pretty light off the bat, to be fair, from Razer. They say the length is 128 millimeters. Where's approximate length? 128. What? It was like 128 millimeters. I mean, it says approximate, but is that far off? Not really. Take off. Where are you getting 28 millimeters from? Could be that. Maybe. Maybe from that corner. I don't know. Seems a little bit excessive, but maybe. Side buttons sound better. There's a V1. This has got odd 120s in this thing. The side buttons aren't very nice in that at all. I don't know. I think it's standard Razer, right? If you want the Razer products for what you're paying, fair enough. I think the mains are a little bit ropey. I'm not a fan of these optomechanical switches. There's a lot of travel in the switch, considering they're a split shell. So that's different to the Deathadder. They've split that, haven't they now? And they've still got a lot of pre-travel. Definitely needs modding that. I'm not a fan of the front skates, but like I say, maybe it don't cause too much of an issue, but I don't know. Let's take it apart and see. Good to see the DPI button and power button on the bottom. Especially what's coming out at the minute. I think Razer maybe need to drop it a little bit, but it'll sell out. It's 4K, I guess. That gives it a bonus. Unlike the mice, most people are running 100 polling rate. Sorry, 1000 polling rate, not 100. We're back in there, 1990. It's got limited RGB as well, actually, which is different. It's got no RGB. But that logo wears off quick. Coating's not bad. This is like white as well. It's going to dirty up, but yeah. I don't know. I guess for 150, it's got nothing rivaling it with that polling rate, so we'll have to see.